Okay, Tina, how did you first hear about Revitalise?
Well, I was watching the Richard and Judy show, which was a very good show at the time, and this chap came on and started talking about it and said how the dog eyes had been cured from cataracts, and it was blind, and then they started using them on people, and it can cure everything, horses, sheep, any animal, and now it's dissolved everything, and he can see fine, because I went to the vet, and I was cried because she said, oh yes, his eyes are going, they don't seem to be able to think, to do something. I said, well, I'll try anything. I'm going to try these drops. Have you heard of them? She hadn't even heard of them. So I said, well, you better check it out because it could help other people. So she's very interested to see him now it's gone.
But the thing with Ziggy was too old to get operation.
Oh, yes, he can't have operation. He's too small anyway. But they don't, they're going to poor little thing. It might kill them, mightn't it? I wouldn't have put a dog through that. So anyway, I thought, no, I'm going to try these drops, think positive. And if that chap went on then told people, what's the point of telling people it's good if it doesn't work? There's so many people with testimonials on there, even after a week, they've noticed a difference in their animals, not bumping into things. So I thought I must try it.
So how long did it take for Ziggy then?
Well, I started using them just before Christmas. So that's a couple of months now, it's Christmas, Monday, Tuesday, almost 3 months now. And they said it can take up to 4 or 5 months, which I think is correct because it shrunk from that big right down to tiny, even this morning it looks smaller than it was yesterday. And he's going all around the garden because it's a new garden. He didn't know the garden before. And he went right down the end, right down the path down there.
So he's more confident?
Oh, confident, yes. And happier.
Yeah. So you also, because you have a collection of dogs?
Oh, yes, I've got 4 dogs. And my little family, and what I'm doing now on the older ones, one's 9, I'm using preventative. I'm putting a couple of drops in her eyes every day so she doesn't get them. And they recommend that when you get to a certain age, like about 55, 60, you start using them and you won't get cataracts because it helps.
So you're using them yourself?
Oh yeah, I've just started using them.
That's sorry. I apologise.
I'll use them now because it'd be less chance if I start being younger,
You're starting early.
Cut that.
So you're starting very early.
I'm starting early. Well, preventative. I think prevention is better than cure every time.
Definitely.
And take notice of people that have tried and tested it, which I have.
And the big thing with Revitalise is actually there's no negative side effects.
No, there's nothing bad in there, so it can't harm you. It can only do you good. But some people think it's expensive at first, but once you get buy a couple of packs, they do sort of give you like a membership and you get a good discount. So it is worth it.
But when you look at the expense for an animal to get the cataracts removed on an animal?
Well, I think it works out about, say, £5 a week over the month.
So it's a lot more economical than actually the operation itself.
Well, of course, that's about £1,500, and put them all through that trauma. Poor things, they don't know what's wrong with them, do they?
No.
It's horrible.
No, and
they
don't
could die
understand.
under anaesthetic.
Exactly, yes.
So I'd rather try preventative and that first and see how it goes.
And what other animals can have these drops?
Horses, sheep, cat, anything, because their eyes are open in the sun all the time. That's what can cause cataracts as well. And the little chihuahuas, of course, their eyes protrude, don't they? I was trying to get them some little sunglasses once. I think you can get them. Or a little hat I made in, like, jockey hat, to come down.
So you must be really pleased Ziggy can still see his mummy again.
You can see how happy he is now. You can go round the garden walkies, can't you? Doing your little businesses. Yes, because your little legs are a bit weak.
So you really recommend anybody that has an animal that are worried about the cataracts?
Yes, definitely. Please try them because it's worth it for your little pet to be happy.
Even before they know.
Oh yes, preventative. I think because my other little dog is 9 now, so I thought, well, I'll start doing it now, and then she won't get the cataracts. So I think it's lovely, the thought of it, because it's upsetting. I work with blind children, they're marvellous, but there's nothing worse than losing your sight. And a little animal doesn't know why all of a sudden it's dark and he can't see you. Must be horrible, mustn't it?
Yeah.
So now I'm very happy. We're all happy, aren't we? Because we've got the Revitalise for our little doggies. Yes, to make them better. Well, I don't smoke or drink, so I thought I'd spend it on the eye drops.